So don't judge the filth of my fridge, but I have essentially nothing. And if I go over to my cupboard, I've just cleaned out the last of it as well. I mean, I have some red lentil pasta, spice mixes, lentils, but other than that, I've nothing. This is probably the emptiest my kitchen has ever been of food. And down here is where I keep my fresh stuff, and I've nothing. Let's go shopping. Hey, what's up? Hello, I'm just back. I went to Aldi, I went to the Asian supermarket, and I went to my local fruit and veg shop, and I'm going to break down now what the costs were. Okay, so Aldi was $32.82, the Asian supermarket was $25.73, and fruit and veg was $21.26. So the total will be on the screen here. I also have to, okay, so a couple of days ago I booked a trip for myself in May, and they emailed me saying I have to pay the city tax. Well, now, so that's going to be another €6. So that's going to be all my expenditure for today. This total plus €6 equals this. Monday, done. Hello, it's Tuesday. Just trust me, it's Tuesday. My total expenditure today was $69.69 for diesel. Did I do that on purpose, trolling the guy in the petrol station? Yes, maybe. I had a lunch date, but I didn't pay, so that didn't cost me anything. And what else did I pay for? What else did I pay for something else today? What else did I do? Oh, I'm gonna have to check my, isn't it so bad? I can't remember what I used my card for a couple of hours ago. Oh, and I posted a package to a friend, and that was €2 for the stamp. So total expenditure for today was $71.69. Tuesday, check. Oh, and while I have you, actually, I'd like your opinion on something. I have gone obsessed with watching supermarket shopping videos where the person in the video is trying to stick to a very, very small budget, where they would feed themselves for an entire week with quite a small budget. Is that something you'd be interested in seeing me do? Because I'd love to try it, like feed myself vegan for a week for €20 or whatever. I think that could be so interesting, but maybe not for you. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, and I would love to do it. So let me know in the comment section down below. This wasn't part of my plan. Parking today came to, oh actually, so I paid $15.20 for parking on Drury Street, and I also had to park elsewhere in the city today, and I also bought some things. So I went into Fresh Cuts, which is like an Irish ethical sustainable clothing shop, and I picked up 2 things. So it's not too crazy, but it came to €134. So first thing I got was a pair of runners or trainers or tennis shoes. How fucking cool are these? These are made by the brand Eco Alf, and they're made from plastic bottles. They are class. They look kind of like the Flyknits, I feel like. Yeah, so I picked those up. Those were €100. And I picked up like a baseball t-shirt. It fits really nicely. It's very comfortable, and that was €35. Oh, and I was also in Georgia Street Arcade, and I picked up 3 boxes of incense. I got a chakra one, I got a Nag Champa one, and a sandalwood one, and they were €6 for the lot. So the total for today, I'm not going to be spending any more money today, is this. How are you? It is Friday, so yes, I've technically skipped a day, but I'm going to catch up here and now. Yesterday, I'm pretty sure I spent $2.59. Hang on, I'll just check. It's so hard to remember what you did on any given day. Yeah, yesterday was kind of like an admin day, and it's only towards the end of the day I realised I had no milk, so I had to leg it up to my local shop and buy a packet of, or a carton of Alpro soy milk, which was $2.59, which is scandalous because it's so much cheaper in Aldi. But I could have hopped in the car and driven to Aldi, but I didn't, so I paid the price for being a lazy bitch. So that was yesterday, $2.59. And today I spent a bit more. Oh, my arm's getting sore. I did arms today in the gym. I spent a bit more than I planned. I brought breakfast into work with me, and I brought lunch into work with me, but I wasn't satisfied after lunch, so I actually went and got like a second lunch / early dinner. And I think, actually hang on, I'll tell you exactly how much that came to. It was like a salad at one of those salad bars that you kind of, like a buffet salad bar. And let me see how much that was. It was expensive for what it was. That's not cute lighting. Who gives a fuck? Okay, so I got like a bowl of salad. It was really, really good, and it had lots of good hearty filling stuff in it. Like there was a chickpea salad, there was jalapenos, a bed of leaves, a couscous salad, a big dollop of hummus. Yeah, it was really good. Corn, yeah, I think that was it. And I got that and a sneaky Vico bar because I was starving after the gym. And that total came to €14.12. So today I spent €14.12. So not too bad, but I hadn't planned on buying lunch, but fuck it. I actually don't mind spending money on food. It's really weird. There's certain things I'm a bit scabby with, like there's no woman that will scan for a cheaper flight than me. However, food is something I have no problem spending money on. There you go. So that brings you up to date. I love reading the Spending Diary blog posts. I know a few people who do them. I think, did Rosemary McCabe start them? Or was she inspired by someone else? But I like love reading hers. But I'm not sure if it'll translate as well into a video. So will you let me know what you think? I would appreciate any of your feedback in the comment section down below. Thanks. I'm just in the door from work. It is 7:19. Hang on, I want you to be able to see the date. Yeah, it's the 13th. Even though you might see me in the gown every day, trust me, there are different days because I'm a skycast bitch. So today, interestingly, I hadn't planned on spending any money today. I brought my lunch into work with me, which was great. By the way, slept it out this morning. Not the best start to the day, but it actually was a really good day in the end. Anyway, so I met a friend for coffee and I paid, I think, I don't know what he got. He got an Americano, I think, and I got a latte, a soy latte. It was delicious. I drink coffee now. I'm a grown up now. And I got a packet of crisps as well, salt and vinegar crisps, and the total came to €9. So that was my only expenditure today, which is pretty good. And then as I was driving home from work, I made a mental note. I was like, oh, I need to stop in Aldi. I need to get this, 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 and this. And I was like, oh, I'm doing the spending diary. And then I had a rethink and I was like, I actually need none of those items. They're things I just kind of want. There's plenty of food in the presses. I have plenty of stuff there to keep me going. So interestingly, the spending diary thing has kind of made me think a little bit more about what I'm purchasing, which is interesting because they do say that when you are trying to cut down on expenses, to kind of keep a little money diary for a week and write down every single thing you spend. And they say by the end of it, you're much more conscious of what you're buying. So that's kind of interesting. So that is, oh, tomorrow's my last day. I wonder what I spend on tomorrow. I don't think I will. This is probably very boring. Would it be more exciting if I actually spent more? Anyway, I will be back tomorrow evening to round up the spending diary video. And I'll probably be in the gown again. It is what it is. Deweave, it is, can you see that? It's Sunday. Now it's only 2 p.m, but I'm just home from the gym and I'm not going to be stirring for the rest of the evening, so there's going to be no more money spent, even online. So actually, as I was driving home from the gym, I had a thought. I was like, oh, I must stop and get my car washed, and oh, I must stop and get bananas for my smoothie. And then I realized, number one, it's to be shite weather for the next few days, plus I'm doing the spending diary, so that kind of curbed me wanting to wash my car, and I have plenty of things to put into my smoothie. I don't need bananas. So again, mimicking what I said yesterday, it's kind of curbing my spending habits a bit. So maybe if you were hoping to kind of curb your spending habits, maybe start making like a jotty down diary thing. Anyway, let's do the sums on what I spent this week and get my reaction to it. I haven't really been keeping score of what I've spent, but if I had to do like a quick jot in my head, I would imagine it's about the €350 mark, because I bought those bits and bobs, this top actually. Oh, and these runners, I happen to be wearing them both. Right, I'm doing the sums. I guess 350, 345, 23 is my spending total for the week. I reckon that was a coincidence. That's gonna look like I'm some sort of sado that keeps tally in my head of what I've spent in the week. I just had a fair idea because of the runners and the top and the few bits I bought. I knew I didn't buy anything else crazy expensive. I don't think I was in any way extravagant with my expenditure this week. Obviously other weeks it'll be more expensive for sure. Anyway, that will round up my spending diary. Let me know if you enjoyed this. I don't know if it translates as well in video as it does on like text. So yeah, that is everything. I hope you had a nice week and I will talk to you in my next video. Whatever genre that video may take, I don't know. Goodbye.